Hello people, it's me, Ginny Metherell. I am, as I'm sure you all know from watching many of my videos, you've watched them all, haven't you? I'm a fourth generation witch who practices traditional magic, or the old ways, which have been passed down to me through the varying generations. My magic is pretty much the same as everyone else. What we do is we use energy, because this is witchcraft. Now this video is a little rough and ready, so do bear with me. It's because I recorded it a few weeks ago and didn't think I was ever going to put it on YouTube, but I'm having building work done in my house at the moment, and my life is at 6s and 7s, and I don't have a kitchen, and we're living off microwave meals, which are disgusting. Come on guys, you've got to make something better. So the video, I didn't think I was going to show you, but because of the upset and the upheaval in my household, I haven't had time to record anything new. Or, to be fair, I haven't really had a point in time where I could record when there wasn't a hammer drill banging away, making a huge racket. I mean, there is actually one going at the moment, but it's only intermittent, so bear with me. Anyway, this video today is about a pendulum. I use a pendulum on a regular basis, and I have quite a few of them. This is my one that I use currently. It is made from rock quartz, and I find it rather beautiful. And this broken bit of blue glass is very good at finding lost objects. An amethyst crystal I use for mental health issues. And a piece of goldstone works well with my wand, which is also made from goldstone, so the two combine well together, especially when I'm in a circle. This metal version I keep in my handbag because it's unlikely to get damaged being made of metal, and everything else seems to break under my tender loving care. And finally, I don't use this one. It's an occluded piece of quartz, and it's so occluded that the energy can't flow straight through the crystal, so I get nothing from it. So these all make up part of my pendulum collection. As you may know, I believe that this pendulum has a rock spirit, so it has some conscious energy contained within it. And this conscious energy helps me when I'm using my pendulum to ask spirits, I believe they call them the Akashic records. I just call it knowledge. But if I need to answer any questions, my pendulum will give me the definitive answer. So this is my video about what happened a couple of weeks ago. So this morning I woke up and I picked up my pendulum, which I use on a daily basis for divining, asking questions. It's one of the first things I reach for as it lives by the side of my bed. And I asked it some questions and I was getting very, very strange answers. Now, my yes response from my pendulum is normally a backwards and forwards response. And my no response is a side to side response. And so when I was getting these skewed answers, I realised that something was wrong. And so I said, pendulum, please can I have, as I'm going to do now, a yes response. And look, the pendulum swings from side to side, which is the opposite. And so I asked, pendulum, please can I have a no response? And it immediately changed to a backwards and forwards, which is not great. It means that my responses on my pendulum have flipped and there is something amiss. Now I knew something was up with my pendulum this morning, not just because I was getting skewed responses, only because something rather strange happened with my pendulum the night before. It was a bit weird actually. So yesterday I had a pair of scissors by my bed, like not these ones, but I had a pair of scissors by my bed, and the scissors were on my bedside table. And I put my pendulum down beside them and just dropped it on. And in the morning I woke up and my pendulum was completely and utterly intertwined in a knot around my scissors. I saw it in a knot on the table and I picked it up and I remember I looked at it and I was like, what? But that's because this pendulum is a rock spirit. And it was trying to attract my attention to the fact that it needed a cleansing. So, hence why I thought I'd do this with you today. As always, the first thing I do is light some candles, because I love candles. They make me happy. And also I'm going to add some incense because most likely I will need the smoke from the incense. The smoke will be useful because it will take away any negative energy should I need to do this step. I'm just using some frankincense because I like frankincense, but you could use a joss stick or a sage burner or anything such as that. Little bit of arrangement of my working space just to get everything ready. And then I'm going to add some warmed water, it's spring water that I'm using, to a bowl so that I can wash the crystal. This is the very first step whenever you cleanse anything. 90% of all negativity will be taken off an object once you wash it in clean water. Once you've finished washing, take a soft cotton cloth or natural fibre cloth and dry the crystal. Man-made fibres can have man-made energies on them, so you're better off with a natural substance. So now I need to ask my crystal if it needs anything further. Crystal, do you need anything further? And I'm getting a side-to-side response, which I don't know, so I need to check. Please, can you give me a yes response? And can you change to a no, please? See, there we go. So my no's backwards and forwards still, and my yes is side to side. Do you need smudging? Yeah. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold the crystal above the smoke, and the crystal will begin to spin by itself. The crystal will spin until its energy has changed. And you'll know when the energy has changed because the direction of the spin will either stop or you'll feel a difference. Like if you watch carefully here, it's going backwards and forwards, not round and round. So it is complete. But let's ask. Crystal, can I have a yes response, please? It's backwards and forwards. Please change to a no. Look, and it's side to side. So I'm back to the original responses of my crystal. So that is how I cleanse my crystal. So I'm quite pleased actually, because I don't like it going the other way. So can I have a yes? So I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below, whether you think that the knot that encased the scissors with the pendulum was just me dropping it onto the pendulum overnight, or something else. Do you think that that was magic? Let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, my coven meeting is happening on the 8th of March. Don't miss out. Get busy and register for that. Just go to www.patreon.com/Ginny Metherall and you'll find all my details there. I hope to see you. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give me a subscribe and a like, and I will see you in my next one.